Good morning. Welcome, Andrew.
Hey, good to see you, Vincent.
Well, thanks for coming on a rainy day.
Yeah, it's a little wet out there. I got a little wet coming over, but we'll heat things up and dry out in here.
Well, counting down to the big day in the Chinese calendar.
Oh, yeah?
The winter solstice.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yes, and it will be this weekend.
Yep.
And everybody is out for family gatherings. And,
you betcha.
And all that. Well, what do we have for keyword for today? And the LASHCO is closing down. They have the last big meeting this Wednesday as well.
Yeah. Last council meeting of the year. They're going to take a little holiday. So am I. So that's all good. Politics will, we always think it'll get quiet. But, there's always something that happens during the quiet seasons, right? So let's see what's happening. Let's start with today. Meeting of panel on administration of justice and legal services. There is a legal battle heating up in Hong Kong. And, usually when we say there's going to be a legal battle, it's because two people have gone out and hired lawyers to go and do their dirty work for them in court, where they fight it out over some issue or some dispute they have. But this is actually a battle going on within the legal community. The three law schools are squaring off against the Law Society. Right? The Law Society wants to create their own exam so that after you finally, all those years of going to school, you graduate from law school, then you have to do another exam for the Law Society. And the universities right now, they have their own little program. What's called the PCLL.
Yep.
And they don't like this idea at all. And they're formally registering, an opposition to the Law Society's program. So this is going to be a big showdown between the Law Society and kind of the legal business community and the three universities.
So you mean they want to scrap PCLL altogether?
Well, that's not clear exactly. They're just saying they want to have another exam. And, the universities are saying, well, if we already have something that works, why are you going to add to it? Why are you going to make more mafan for everybody? For 30 years, it's been good enough that they have this qualification. Why do you want to throw another one at them?
So something called the PCL has been working very well. Why do you have to come up with something entirely new? That's
the rationale. And, of course, if you have this extra thing, then maybe the Law Society will start saying, maybe you don't have to do the PCLL. And a lot of people have a lot invested in that, right? Because if you're one of the professors who teaches it, if you're responsible for reviewing or modifying the curriculum, anything that could suggest that they might get rid of it would be very threatening.
But what's the motivation behind of
the Law Society?
Whole thing? Yeah, the whole thing of coming up or building up something entirely new.
I was trying to get hold of some people over the weekend to find out, and I haven't been able to get an answer on that yet. I might have one for you in the new year. But I mean, it's not quite clear why they would want to upset the apple cart in this case. It might just be a case of looking around the world and saying, oh, some other places do it, we should do it too, like a bar exam. But it's not really that clear. So we're going to have to come back to you on that. But, it's rare that you see such a big showdown or a big opposition coming and so explicit.
All right.
So that'll be one for people to watch. What's going on with the lawyers?
All right. Okay. I think the purpose of the week ahead is to come up with English words for some of the students and teachers to see.
Right.
And I think I just pick up one word which you use it interestingly.
Okay.
Squaring off. Scaring off.
Okay.
It's not scaring.
Yeah.
But squaring.
Squaring, yes.
Yeah.
Squaring off, that's right.
Shall we pick square?
All right.
For the keyword for today.
Sounds good.
Squaring.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Thank you.